Hey, what's up? Today we're doing another You're Stupid video where we look at the people who are not making good choices with their brains. That's right, this is the 70th edition in this series, 70 videos so far. We have looked at plenty of stupid people. Stay tuned later in the video so you can see how this clip ends. Also later in the video, I'll be telling you why the entire internet hates this woman now. Alright, let's get into it! This is Your Stupid number 70, let's do it! Here's something that happened at Disney World. Oh, Disneyland. Sorry. Are they different? The world and the land? A man was arrested at Disneyland for indecent exposure and being under the influence of a controlled substance after he allegedly stripped near It's a Small World. Police were called to Disneyland Sunday when a 26-year-old man stripped down and began climbing through the It's a Small World attraction. Parkgoers say Disney cast members briefly stopped the ride and helped keep the situation calm. Yeah, you tried to keep that naked man calm. Stop it. Stop helicoptering. Stop it. I don't want to see that, sir. Maybe he thought It's a Small World. Maybe he thought they were saying It's a Small something else, and he was like, no, it's not. And he was like trying to prove something to the mechanical thing singing to him. He was like, it's not, it's cold in here. Fine, you want me to prove it? You want me to prove it? Look left. Oh no, you're confusing people. Look right. Okay, well the right one would work. You're standing that way, but the look left. My left or your left. I just feel like a 3-year-old child's gonna come up and read this for the first time. His parents are gonna be so proud and it's gonna confuse them for the rest of their lives. They're always gonna think right is left. Just got my ceiling fan installed. No mo being hot. Ha ha ha. Okay, it's a do-it-yourself installation. Pretty good. Pretty good. It looks good until your installation fails and a giant fan and a light fall on your head and you're like, ah, dang it. It was good for a second. Man, I remember I used to have this ceiling fan in my room when I was a kid. It was like hanging off by like a thread. It would just be like gong gong. Because when I was a kid, I used to love throwing my stuffed animals and stuff at it to see them get hit. And you know, I was a kid, so I didn't realize that the more times you throw things at the ceiling fan, the looser it's gonna come. It's gonna start breaking and I'm lucky that thing didn't fall on my head. Get ready for winter! What are you trying to do? You're trying to make people get frostbite on their feet? Trying to trick people? You know someone's gonna buy those thinking they're special thermal sandals. It said they were for winter. Why are my feet turning black? Is that supposed to happen? Now, I tried to save this one so I could find the video later, but then the video was taken down and I had a hard time finding it again. But this is a video of a guy sparking up a cigarette on an airplane. You can see it lit in his hand right there. What day and age do you think you're living in? Is this guy a time traveler from like the 50s or the 40s? When was it okay to smoke on an airplane? Because I don't remember those days, and I definitely wouldn't be doing it for some internet clout. Because you know that's definitely what he's doing. Oh, I'm so controversial. Oh, I'm gonna just spark up on the plane, and then this video is gonna go viral. Everybody's gonna hate my guts. Why do people like being hated? I don't understand it. Why do people take so much pride in pissing off other people on the internet? Oh, it blows my mind. Oh, and you know, I'm a little low on pictures today, so here's a bird with a kitchen knife. Oh, with a steak knife. A bird with a steak knife. You know you're stupid if you let a bird get a knife, okay? Those things can fly. It'll fly up, drop it on your head, and then it'll drop a deuce on your head too. That's a double whammy. Oh man, it's also wearing an ankle monitor. Wow, who's monitoring this bird? You can't even look into its soulless eyes. I would just throw my wallet at it and run away. Here you go, bird. I have $10 cash in there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to use my cards, but you can do your best. Here's a crazy display. Imagine this was your neighbor. Wow, great. Even Jesus is looking at this like, whoa, man, calm down. You don't need to worship me that much. At first I thought it was Rob Zombie. Closer look, no, I think it's supposed to be Jesus. Seriously, do you need to put that on display? Do you think that's really winning God over? Does anyone have a crazy neighbor like this that just puts like that kind of crazy stuff on display all the time? I want to know the stories. Leave a comment down below. Let me know the crazy stories about your neighbors. The worst I had was just a neighbor that would be like, hey, you haven't mowed your lawn in a while? And I'd be like, yeah, I know, I'm busy. That was my old place, don't worry. Whoa, that is a lot of guns. You know what? I don't want to call this guy stupid. No, I'm not gonna do it, okay? He's a very smart man. I'm not afraid, I just think he's cool, okay? I wonder if he bought his first gun shortly after his daughter was born. I see pictures of like family members and stuff back here. He was like, well, now I gotta start a gun collection because I have daughters. I've had those thoughts. Imagine, you know, his daughter's bringing home a guy for the first time. Yeah, you know, I'm going to introduce you to my dad tonight because, you know, we're getting serious. We've been dating about a year. And she walks in, your dad's like, oh, hey, Just cleaning my gun collection. Sit down, find a spot. I left you a little circle there, right next to that big machine gun. Actually, there's no room. Why don't you come sit on my lap, son? Why don't you come sit over here? Yeah. Oh, you don't want to date my daughter anymore? Oh, that's a shame. Freshness guaranteed. Watermelon tenderloin. Oh, it's that... What is it, like a really meaty watermelon? It's watermelon that's been rolled in ground beef? I think there might be a typo. Watermelon tenderloin. Someone just cut it into a circle and slapped a tenderloin on there. It's just a watermelon circle. There's no tenderloin to it. 13-year-old uses his Make-A-Wish to feed his city's homeless for a year. Oh, that's amazing. What if the government just fed the homeless in the first place? Oh, come on. Let's not get crazy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. That's insanity. Doing something nice for the unfortunate? Come on. Do you know the government? Being gay has to do with manipulation or being rejected by women. Rock Hudson had no luck with the ladies, so he turned to men. Also, lesbians are that way because they have low arches and can't wear high heel shoes. What about a straight man wearing high heel shoes? What's that do for me? What if my arches are perfect for high heels? Does that mean that I need to be batting for the other side now? Why do people have these weird theories about gay people? Can we just admit that they're born that way? Can we just admit it's on a genetic level? It's not like every lesbian in the world one time tried high heels on and they didn't fit and they're like, well, you know what? That's what they say. If the high heel doesn't fit, you must acquit. Diana was still alive hours before she died. Okay. CCTV images show that she was alive for a while before this tragic thing happened. I hate that this happened to her. It is a tragedy, but come on. You could have done better with the headline there. Capacida maxima 10 personas. Maximum capacity 3 Americans. Oh, come on. That's just mean. That is discrimination. Okay? Just a sign that's discriminating. The bridge is discriminating against Americans. You know thin Americans do exist, right? Does the world know that small Americans are a thing too? While filming Mrs. Doubtfire in 1993, Robin Williams improvised so much that there were PG, PG-13, R, and NC-17 cuts of the film. Release the Miss Doubtfire NC-17 cut. I mean, if we're gonna do that, let's just release the R-rated cut. Come on, can we get like a petition going to release it? I wanna see it. This one's in here because it's stupid that they haven't released any of these other versions of it yet. Come on, where's our uncensored version? I wanna see raw Robin Williams in his element. Here's a guy who did not latch his laptop properly. Oh, there it goes. Went right off that ramp and out the window. If you didn't catch it like I didn't the first time I watched this, let's slow-mo it. Oh, and then it catches some air. 10 points for the ollie. Oh shoot, I hope he got it. It probably launched out into a river, didn't it? He was like, oh, there were so many D-pics on there. I like to think he was just writing his first screenplay and he didn't back it up and then it flew off into the river. And someday, someone's gonna find that screenplay and it's gonna be made into a masterpiece. Look, you don't drive with your window open with things sliding around on the dashboard. Don't be dumb, okay? Because when you turn, things like to slide, especially when you line it up with a ramp that's gonna go right out the window. Oh, here's a guy trying to outrun the tide. How did that go for you? It's like when he got hit, he just gave up and was like, all right, take me in. Take me in. No one else seemed scared. There was other people that were standing out there. I guess they just figured they're gonna get washed away too. You gotta bring like a boogie board for when the tide comes in and you can just throw it down on your stomach, slide back into the surface or right back into the beach or whatever. Okay, I don't even know how to explain this. A mother telling her son to be careful while driving. Just watch the video.
All right, see ya.
Love ya.
Love you. We'll talk more.
All right.
Drive safe.
Yep.
Good job for getting in.
Parents are always worried if you ride because there's a lot of dumb drivers out there. And well, she definitely wasn't wrong.
Oh my God, Jacob.
Mom.
I'm so sorry, Jacob.
God damn it, Mom.
How do you tell your son to be careful of drivers, then you hit your son with the car? Oh my God. Mom, I'm disappointed in you, Mom. Well, that sucks. Here's a sly MFer. Oh, she knew what she was doing. What happened here? Did she just win a big prize or something? That would make it even better if she just won and she was fake crying. Oh, perfect. Maybe it's an acting thing she won for best crier. I don't know. I just thought it was funny, so I threw it in there. All right, now let's talk about why the entire internet hates this woman right here. This is a trad wife TikToker, and I had to look up what that term meant, and it's a traditional wife. So she does TikToks of her doing traditional housewife things, cooking, cleaning, that sort of thing, and she was doing a cooking video, and then she dropped an N-bomb during it for whatever reason. So her work fired her after they figured out about this racist slur she used. What did you think would happen? Wait, let me show you her employer first. This is her boss. Okay, now what did you think would happen? And the worst part of this is she's doubling down. Here's an apology she released, an apology.
So a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community, and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
Oh, wow, great. I'm so happy you learned your lesson. Why do people act like people hating on them is such a good thing? You really want that kind of publicity? You want people to hate you? You want your fan base to be all those hateful people? Those are the people that are going to be supporting you. You will be supported by hate. She's saying things now like, if my freedom of speech is taken, they'll be coming for yours next. And she's trying to kind of push this into a whole narrative now. Your freedom of speech, I'm sorry, but why do people say racist things and act like, oh, because I'm not allowed to say that? Because you got upset with me, you're trying to take my freedom of speech? No, they just don't want to be called a racist slur. It's got nothing to do with your freedom of speech. It's about you being an idiot. She said, thanks, Black community, for helping to launch my new career in conservative media. You all played your role like the puppets you are. Oh, she's so clever. Oh, this was her ultimate plan, wasn't it? Don't try to act like, oh, now I'm this conservative politician. Like, oh yeah, now this was all political. Oh, it was just this really smart political move by you. I know people are going to fall for that BS, but no, you just slipped up, you said something racist, you didn't think much of it, and then now you're trying to maneuver it into some sort of online career. It's sad, really, is what it is. How are you trying to act like this is a good thing? She's like, oh yeah, I'm going to launch my career as a racist housewife. I'm doing it. I'm finally doing it. Yay! Finally getting the career I want. It's just such a stupid mentality. When will these people just be rolled over like the trash they are? You think so many other people think like you. But the thing is, it's just those loud a-holes on the internet that like to voice their opinion. Those are the people that follow you. There's not a lot of them. They're just the loudest people. There's a lot more people that disagree with you. It's just they're smart enough to not get involved. Do you understand? Do you understand that this is not a good career move? Ugh. She's gonna be riding this wave for as long as she can. This wave of disrespect that everyone has for you. This wave of people thinking you're an idiot. And the only people that are gonna be backing you up are also the people who are idiots. Anyway, that's the top idiot of this video. So, I don't know, leave your opinions in the comments down below. She'll see this video and be like, yeah, every publicity is good publicity. Yeah, he called me an idiot. And that means it's good for my reputation somehow. And now let's get into the rest of the videos for this one. Ooh, here's a food critic doing looks like they're doing some sort of review on the food here, and okay, I think you got the scratch. Okay, I think you itched the scratch. I think you got it there, dude. Oh yeah, you better get a little deeper just in case. Oh man, that's disgusting. You know he's sprinkling butt hair on top. With the amount of time he was down there, that's basically a main ingredient in this dish. And the guy filming should have immediately been like, stop eating that right now. And you weren't even wearing gloves. At least put a glove on to scratch your butt and then take the glove off, okay? Sanitary butt scratching at the diners, please. And the moment you've all been waiting for, we'll finally see. Will this man make the jump? Is he gonna do it? Let's see. Oh, so close. I don't know, I found that one and I thought it was hilarious. Obviously, he didn't really try to jump it, right? If he did, he got the speed, he just forgot to jump. He remembered to run, he forgot to jump. I think he should try it again. He was very close. He went deep into there. He got a good run at that. Love it. I appreciate the effort in this video. All right, well, that's what I got for you today. That's your stupid video. Leave all your opinions and comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit the like button. All that engagement helps you with the algorithm. Thanks for sticking it out this long in the video. That actually helps me a lot too, that engagement. The longer you watch the video, the better YouTube thinks people like me. So, yeah. And other than that, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/FluffeeTalks. Get yourself some Fluffy merch and come up to your screen real quick. Boop! Gotcha!